If you do not have a certificate for all skilled singles, come up to the front desk right now. Have yours.
Okay, so the matchup is Mario and Zelda versus, looks, I actually can't see the entire screen right now, probably Zelda and Mewtwo. Just hit okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Ryan, what can you tell me about this matchup? Do you know anything about Mewtwo in this game? I mean, you're primarily a melee player, so...
I know Mewtwo's got, his neutral air has priority over a lot of things.
I mean, one of the big differences between melee and Mewtwo is just the hover. And you actually don't see John use the hover very much. John is one of the members of... Actually, we changed the wrong name. Okay, so... Change that to Princess and the Pea. Change this to Colors of Chaos. Okay. Okay, the names are all set. Let's focus on the match. We've already missed a good minute and a half of action.
That's a good neutral theme. Ooh, 2 Zeldas,
okay. Right. And it's consensus that Dwight Lightning, the guy in the WL tag, is better than All 8. All 8 is from Santa Fe. Dwight stays here in Albuquerque. Albuquerque is generally better than Santa Fe at Smash. And I think Dwight's been playing longer too. All 8 is actually from Georgia, but he moved here. See, a lot of New Mexico players just are actually not originally from New Mexico. It's crazy. You're one of them. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was good team play there. Making sure he couldn't get that grab off.
So let's look at the team composition here. Mario and Zelda both have great killing power. I mean, Mario's got forward smash, down smash, up smash. Those are all killing moves. Zelda doesn't have as many kill moves with ground moves, but her forward air and back air are probably her best kill moves. Mewtwo actually doesn't have that many reliable kill moves, especially in teams. In singles, you'll see him get up throw kills. You'll see him do like extended edgeguard sequences off the stage. In teams, they don't really have that opportunity for extended edgeguard sequences and for grabs as much. So Mewtwo can't really kill as well in teams. Whereas Zelda, you can still throw out bears and bears kind of willy-nilly and still get the opponent. So I think this probably isn't their exact strategy, but you probably want Mewtwo to dominate the neutral game and Zelda to finish off the hits.
Yep.
It's really even right now, though.
And both have good recovery options, which is...
Right, all 4 of these characters have incredible recovery, but you don't really see gimps, you'll see outright kills. Yeah.
So there, should All 8 have waited for, so both of them could rejoin the stage at the same time with invincibility rather than just going down first and,
Yeah, I mean, that is like an optimal strategy. You want your teammate to be with you. You don't want to be alone for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and if
those
you
5
both
seconds
have
could count.
Invincibility, you can just go double team one person and potentially get a stop off.
Yeah, I guess these guys just... There is another advantage, though. There is something to be said about just keeping your momentum. Like, if you're in the zone and you want to keep on playing right now, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. This is really fun.
All 8's keeping a...
Wow.
Yeah, it's... Oh, wow, that's 2 suicides.
Oh, man. That was exciting.
That last stock for all 4 characters was something else. There were some suicides, there was some friendly fire. Yeah. But, okay, so just to summarize here, Colors of Chaos clinched it at the very end. Princess and the Pea, the Mario and Zelda, are looking at the counter picks right now. What counter pick do you think they'll pick? So it's Mario and Zelda versus Mewtwo and Zelda. It's kind of Mario versus Mewtwo. Mechanically speaking, it really just comes down to comfort.
Yeah, wherever you want to play. I would say go with what stage you like best in teams. All of them have good recovery, so, I mean, going to a smaller stage with smaller boundaries is going to hurt everyone. So it just depends on...
Okay, so Smashville it is.
Yep. I think this is pretty neutral. I mean...
Did anything strike out to you in the last match for adjustments they can make?
I mean, really, I think the adjustments that would make the biggest difference is just like, and this is hard in teams, is the stage awareness. You know, what is your teammate doing? You know, here we have a 2-on-1 situation, which is good. You want to be doing that, but also when you're doing one-on-one, you want to see, what is my teammate doing? Does he need help? Like, because if I'm fast enough, I can just run over and get him out of a grab or a potential, you know, kill. I think you start to see that was really good.
The Nair.
The Nair was good, and All 8 just jumped back because he was close enough.
I bet he did that Nair not to actually save his teammate, but more so just to get the Nair on the opponent. But yeah, there's a lot of crossfire in what actually happens. Well, it looks like the stage is working out better for them. They already have an early lead. It's not a big lead, though. The Mewtwo, Sack, will try his best to stay alive here.
Yeah, you want to extend it.
Some Mewtwo's actually just, like, stall on the edge in teams when they're at high percent and let their teammate do some of the work. And you know, it's not just Mewtwo.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to...
Well, if your teammate can handle it for a couple seconds and you can get switched, then absolutely, take those seconds. Up tilt has huge coverage, it's great in teams. Moves that are generally laggier and not as appropriate in singles, but are still really powerful, have even more use in teams, just because the fact that you're more likely to hit a target makes it useful.
That was a really good Nair.
Another up tilt from All 8.
Yeah, that up tilt kills. It's a good...
Yeah, All 8's showing me how little I know. I was saying earlier that Zelda can't kill from the ground. Fairs and bears was all I was saying now.
So, let's say you get caught in Zelda's neutral B, Naru's love, or whatever it's called. Can you actually smash the eye out of that? Like, to the ground and crouch?
Oh, to tech it? I mean, that's pretty hard. That's probably not a human thing. Most humans will smash DI to the side, but not actually down and
get
tech.
out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, you're probably not going to get out of it, honestly. It's not very human, even to the side.
That was really good work by White Lightning, just avoiding getting caught in a 2-on-1 situation until his teammate came back.
See, I don't like what Mario's doing right now. He's throwing fireballs, and when you're at the disadvantage, you can't really camp. You have to go in eventually.
Especially when your teammate's in between the other two players.
You know, I think one of the problems, just in New Mexico actually, for most of our teams, that we don't communicate enough. And I want to see more players communicate with each other, even in the middle of a match. Just little side gestures. It doesn't have to be like professional, strategic.
No.
It doesn't have to be Morse code. I mean, you can at least just whisper something or yell out something to your opponent or to your partner.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like the benefit of your partner knowing it is greater than the cost of your opponents knowing it too. There's something to be said about just developing more camaraderie with your partner just by talking to them. Even if the strategy doesn't work out, as long as you're still talking to them and letting them know that you're caring about them in some way.
Yeah, if you're on the same page, that it can go a long way. So...
Ooh, okay, White Lightning's had a lot of work ahead of him.
So you're in this position, what do? You kill Mewtwo as fast as possible.
You have to play as lame as possible. In general, when you're at a disadvantage, you have to play lamer to get what you want. And...
Zelda's pretty good at playing lane, so... Let's see...
In a 2v1 situation, you don't want to be in the middle. So the thing is, though, the problem with that is that you're going to be pushed to the edge, typically. You have to play from the edge a lot. You have to get comfortable with ledge stalling and fishing for kills. There's one. Ooh, looks like All 8 messed up the transform there. He didn't mean for that. And he wasn't trying to detonate any forward Bs. No, that was just an accidental down B in the middle of the game. It looks like All 8 and Sack have good synergy, though, handling edge guarding. You can see that All 8 was staying on the ground, and Sack was going up and handled the air.
And they're really patient, too. They're not... just charging in there together and potentially both dying from, a kick.
Yeah, this is still very winnable.
grab.
The
Might be it. Ooh.
SAGA isn't making the right decision. You should stay there and just charge a forward smash.
Exactly.
See, White Lightning can do this.
Oh man.
I mean, I have a feeling that all late and SAGA are getting uncomfortable right now that they haven't closed out the kill yet. It's been a good minute with White Lightning on the stage. And after a minute passes, the surprise back throw. He grabbed him out of the air, too. I think surprise grabs out of the air are always much more surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.